Hey there, folks. Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. In today's video, man, I got a good one for you, especially for those that are in advanced age. Okay, specifically, over 70 years old, maybe still working on the precipice of retirement, looking to take lifetime income. Okay, hang tight. I'm dangling the carrot right there. Again, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Greg Shepard. Specialize in helping folks all over the country just make sense of those oftentimes confusing TIAA accounts. Okay, like I said, I got a good one here. Something I learned some. I've been doing this for 24 or 5 years. I learn something just about I'd say every week, thereabouts. A lot of nuances with TIAA. For those of you out there that deal with TIA, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. Let me set the stage, see if I can remember this. So this is a current client, right? Been a client for a number of years. He and his wife. He is retiring. He's 75 years old. Just retired, okay? Married, they have kids. And we were trying to figure out strategies on what to do with his TIAA money. Now, keep in mind, they have a bunch of assets outside of a small sleeve in his TIA portfolio. We're looking to do lifetime income. Remember, he's 75, just about turned 76. She's the same age, wife is same age. Now they wanted to do lifetime income, and their thoughts were, joint survivor benefit. And I've always told them, I've always told them, hey, your kids, they'll be fine. They got a good head on their shoulders. Monetarily, they'll be fine. Plus, you have other assets. You being the client, you have other assets that's going to be funneled down to them upon your death. Then I got to thinking, well, you're 75. What if we kicked in a 20-year guarantee period at 75 years old? Then I thought to myself, is TIA even going to allow that? So let's back up a little bit. 20-year guarantee period would be as a joint life survivor benefit. Remember, he is initiating lifetime income. She's covered for her life, 100%. That's what we're doing. If we tacked on a 20-year guarantee period, they have children that are adults that could be covered for 20 years as well. If both of them die in 15 years, both have to pass away, then the beneficiaries, the kids in this case, are going to get payments for 5 years. And he's 75 going on 76, and she's the same age. Are they going to really live to 96? Probably not. But then I got to thinking, is TIA even going to allow 20-year guarantee period on a 76-year-old, soon to be 76? I didn't know the answer because I've been told in the past, but recollection, it's all getting a little fuzzier up here, that at some point, some age, which makes sense, these insurance companies are not going to allow you to tack on these guarantee periods for obvious reasons. You don't want an 80-some-odd-year-old that's sick that tacks on a 20-year guarantee period and dies in a week, and then TIA's left, or insurance company ABC is left paying for 20 years on someone that's younger. Or, you get my drift here. I was a little surprised. I called TIA and said, hey, I've laid out the scenario, and TIAA, to their credit, said, by all means, that individual can do that. Not only that, you can do a 20-year guarantee period option on an 80-year-old. 80. I was shocked. I said, why, and this is me talking to TIA, why in the world would you be in the business, you being TIA, of having that option afforded to an 80-year-old? And of course, the rep I'm speaking to, we had a fun conversation. He didn't make the rules, but anyway, that is the case. Not only that, you can tack on. That's up to 80 years old. Okay, you can tack on a 15-year guarantee period option up to 86 years old. We can do the math, right? So this is something that should hit home. Now, the reason. Again, let's back up a little bit. One of the reasons we looked into this is because this gets a little more nuanced, so hang with me here. This individual, we had already started a 10-year TPA on this money, okay? Hang with me. Started a 10-year TPA on this money, directed those payments to a rollover IRA. We'd done it for one year. We just started it. So I looked at his traditional, the amount, the account that we're taking the TPA from, and it was pretty good. Okay, it was decent. So that's good for the TPA. Now, conversely, what I did is I used the retirement income illustrator and just out of curiosity went to see what his payout rate would be if we stopped the TPA and in lieu of that did the lifetime income. I don't recall exactly right now, but folks, it was like 9+%, 9.47%, I believe. Pretty good payout. He understands the lack of inflation, but again, he's going to be 76 years old, and it was going to afford them, oh gosh, close to, it was like $28,000 a year, which was a nice supplement for all their other income they're getting, right? And plus, if he and his wife pass away in 10 years, whatever the case is, the beneficiaries, the kids, can get payments for a handful of years, which would be a nice deal for them. Okay. So it worked out for them in this case. But what I want you to take away from this is if you're in advanced age, right? And maybe this happens a lot in higher education, you have folks working past 70. Take a look at that 20-year/15-year guarantee option just for kicks and giggles. I've always stated to a lot of folks that I shy away from those 20-year and 15-year guarantee options. So I'm kind of reversing course. I tell you what, folks, on certain scenarios, I know I'm hemming and hawing here, but literally every situation is unique. And this is proof to that point. Okay. So really dot your I's, cross your T's when it comes to all these things. Go over your options, make sure you understand your options. All right. So anyway, that's kind of a fun little TIA puzzle I put together here earlier today. And I bet you it's going to apply to some of you out there. All right. If you have questions over your TIA situation, your TIA puzzle, by all means, feel free to contact me. My information should be below. Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. I'm going to go out and enjoy the weather. Take care. Bye-bye.